Market crash. What do we do? What do we do? Markets are down massively since their highs in sometime between like late November, mid December ish. Like no, Nvidia's down some $50. Tesla's down some 50%. Right? You have all the Magnificent Seven are down. All the retail favorites like SoFi down 40% from its high. Robinhood down 40% from its high. You have all these other stocks down a bajillion amount, right? So what do you do? What or should I sell now? Like, is it too late to sell, or should I buy the dip? What's gonna happen, right? So I just wanted to post this video just as a quick reminder as to how you're investing and why you're investing, right? So I wanted to first bring up an analogy brought up by Benjamin Graham, where imagine you have some middle-aged Asian man that comes to your house every day. This person doesn't have to be Asian. This person doesn't have to be a man. It's just that I heard that if you add more details, it's easier to imagine. Anyways, so your best friend, your best middle-aged Asian man friend, comes to your house every day, and then for every item that you have in your house, he offers a price. And this dude is erratic as heck, right? So one day he'll offer $5, the next day he'll offer $300, right? It's up to you to determine whether or not you want to sell or buy, right? To sell that item or to buy the item or to just hold it. That's 100% up to you. Now, this is the same exact thing as the market, right? Every day you're given a valuation for this company that you're buying, right? If it's SoFi, if it's Nvidia, if it's Apple, if it's Facebook, it doesn't matter, right? Every single day there's a market price for people for that basically determines or kind of is the valuation of the company and what everyone is valuating it at, right? Whether it's $1 billion or $200 million, right? You're buying that company for that price. Now, why is it that you bought? Like, why is it that you're investing in a company? Is it because your friends are investing in it, or is it because you did the due diligence, you looked at the fundamentals, and you found it to be a good price, right? Because if if you believed there was a good price and you did your research, whether or not what the price is showing today shouldn't like your buy price, if it drops, that shouldn't make you want to sell it more, right? Because you have your buy price already calculated, that you already calculated your buy price beforehand. So I just want to tell people that, like, yes, the market is falling, right? The market is going down, but what was your main thesis for buying a company to begin with, right? Were you aware of the risks, right? Eventually the market will go back to the correct price. It will go back to the fundamentals, right? It's just that right now it's just trading on fear, or it's trading on greed, or it's trading on whatever, and or trading on momentum. And if your sole reasoning for buying a specific stock at a specific price was, oh, because my friends did it, oh, because Jim Cramer recommended it, oh, because some random YouTuber said, oh, you should buy this whatever stock, then maybe you should look more into, was that a good purchase, and maybe you do have reason for selling it. But if you had some type of conviction, or maybe you have the fundamentals haven't changed and you believe that the fundamentals are still really strong, then right now it's just a buying opportunity. I'm not telling you that every stock is a buying opportunity. I'm not saying that the stocks I've talked about on this channel are a buying opportunity. I'm just saying that you had your reasoning for buying it back then when the market was higher. Just because it dropped now doesn't mean that you should sell it, or that it's a perfect time to buy it, right? Maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's a reason that that stock dropped, right? Maybe it doesn't have to be. Maybe it doesn't have to do with the macro. Maybe there's an actual fundamental reason that that stock dropped, and fundamentals have changed, and now you need to recalibrate, or you have to reanalyze whether or not that company is cheap at that price, or maybe you should drop it because maybe you did some miscalculation or you didn't account for certain things happening, right? So aside from the analogy regarding the crazy erratic man who just offers you prices, right? That's an analogy for the market because every day the market changes, right? There's another analogy, which is, say you have a burger, right? You want to buy a burger, and today the burger is $3. Would you want to buy the burger more if that burger was now $7? No, right? Because it's still a burger. In the same vein, would you want to buy the burger less if that burger was now 50 cents, right? No, it's still a burger. You have, in your mind, you have this value of the burger, and you should only buy it when it falls within that range of accepted values in which you would buy it, right? That's the analogy that I think Warren Buffett gave, which is basically saying, don't buy things just because of momentum. Don't sell things just because of momentum. Don't let your emotions dictate your every move, right? You want to. Warren Buffett has also said the stock market is the transfer of wealth from the impatient to the patient. If you're just selling because you're scared, or you don't have a long time horizon, or maybe you're selling because you were way over leveraged. Maybe you leveraged on like crypto assets, or you leveraged like a bajillion dollars hoping that Nvidia would stay above $140 and it collapsed down to 105. Well, then you're not you're not practicing, you're not investing in a way that lets you stay patient, right? And like the funny thing is, I would totally celebrate me being right like 3 months ago, but I stayed in the market because I'm an idiot. So here I am with everyone else. But yeah, so I just wanted to kind of put this video out, just say stay calm, right? Don't the market, the S&P, right? The stock market goes up over time, right? Like even if there are dips, even if there are crashes, it still goes up. It still trends up, right? So if you're willing to be patient, just look at this as another blip. Just look at this as another day where your idiot Asian middle-aged man just came over and was like, "Hey, I'll buy all your stocks for $1," right? Those are just numbers, and if you have an underlying reason for having bought that stock at a higher price, because you did that only because you thought it was worth it. You thought it was basically a bargain, or you thought it was cheap or fairly priced at that point in time, right? Just because the market now, the entire market crashes, right? It doesn't change the fundamentals. And if it did change the fundamentals, then it's time to recalibrate. But the numbers on the screen don't change what the company is doing, right? Just because SoFi stock dropped 40% doesn't make it any, in my opinion, doesn't make it any less good of a company, right? It doesn't mean that it doesn't remove any successes or any excellence that SoFi has achieved in the past. So this is not supposed to be a shill for SoFi, but I mean, come on, it hit $10 again, dude. Okay, whatever. But I just wanted to bring this out to just say, like, I know there's been a lot of new investors in the past few years. Just stay calm, right? If you've done your research and you didn't invest just because your friend told you to invest, right? Like, just because if your only investment thesis is, hey, Billy also invested in it, so I'm investing in it too, then maybe this is a learning lesson, right? But if you invested in it because you did your own due diligence, then just stay the course, right? And know that there will be like ups and downs, but eventually the stock price will reflect the fundamentals. That's all I wanted to talk about. I hope everyone's calm. Hope no one's too affected by this, right? And also, just because I was right in predicting the top a few years ago, anyone can flip a coin correct, right? Anyone can guess the coin flip correct 3 times in a row, 5 times in a row, right? That's all relatively easy, and you can do that probably within a day, right? Again, this channel is just for me to talk about my opinions and what I see in the market. I'm not right at all. I'm a freaking idiot, because if I told myself that the market topped in December/November, I should have sold and went to cash, but I didn't because I was like, SoFi! Alright, peace. Stay calm, right? Don't, like, things will happen, right? As long as you stay calm and just don't let your emotions dictate your every move, you'll be fine. Alright, have a good day. Peace.